While foreign money certainly should not be permitted in any American election, this bill does not really further that goal. It's already illegal for a union, a charity, or any 501c3 organization to solicit or accept foreign money in connection with an election. This bill is not new protection. What it is a trap for law-abiding American organizations. Here's how it works. Take any established nonprofit, a church that questions the brutality of ICE, a veterans post that questions why American service members are being forced to die in a reckless war in Iran, a labor union, a conservation group. If it receives even a single gift from a single non-citizen within a 2-year window, then the contribution it later makes is branded as, quote, disqualified, and it's hit with escalating penalties, 100% initially, rising to the loss of a tax-exempt status. And it makes no difference whether a single dollar that was received from a foreign entity was ever spent on the contribution. The organization can wall these funds off and never touch them, but the penalty falls all the same. And note that while previous similar legislation that this committee considered applied only to political action committees, this bill goes much further. It now penalizes grants to 501c4 social welfare organizations. So a charity that supports an allied advocacy group, a union that funds its community arm, routine, entirely lawful transfers are now swept in. That is a major expansion of this bill, and it reaches into the everyday life of American civil society. Now ask the question, well, who gets excluded? How does this bill affect them? Whose money is safe and whose is not? Well, the for-profit multinationals and the American subsidiaries of foreign corporations that bankroll their advocacy, their political action committees, their money keeps flowing, untouched. It is non-governmental organizations, unions, charities, membership groups that speak up for working people, the environment, and children that are placed in the crosshairs. This is not a shield against foreign influence, it is a muzzle that has been fitted for one side only. And that's why the League of Women Voters, faith organizations, the ACLU, and dozens of others have urged the committee to reject this proposal. I would have more understanding of this sudden Republican vigilance if it were applied evenly. This committee has previously demanded that the future farmers of America answer for its long-term sponsorship by Syngenta, a Chinese-owned company. Meanwhile, consider President Trump's own record. He took $250,000 from that very same Syngenta. And I've heard no concern about that from colleagues, some of whom have certainly never declined a Syngenta political contribution. A royal from the United Arab Emirates put $500 million into Trump's personal crypto venture, nearly $200 million of it flowing straight into the Trump family. And shortly after that, the administration just magically lifted export controls on our most advanced AI chips to a firm that comes under royal control. The steel for Trump's White House ballroom, donated by a company in Luxembourg, and within days, magically, that company was handed a tariff cut. And among the donors bankrolling the ballroom is Tether, a foreign-based crypto giant, giving through an American arm precisely the kind of foreign-linked corporate money that this bill leaves untouched. That is the pattern of foreign money reaching the president's businesses, favors flowing back to the same business. There's a word for that, and the word is not philanthropy. I believe that we need to address the corruption that is plaguing our system. This bill would punish American charities and unions and spare the foreign-linked money that actually flows into a corrupt system and reach deep instead into the ordinary workings of civil society. I urge committee members to join the League of Women Voters and the many other organizations who called on us to reject this proposal and do so quickly. I yield back.